Hey, Coach. So you talked about intensity the last two games. I wonder what your perspective is on how intense you guys came out today in a game that you were supposed to win.
I like the way we played at both ends. The first three quarters were all fairly good defensively. The second quarter is a little disappointing that I think we gave up 20 points in the last 5 minutes of that quarter. But, for the most part, we fought through not shooting the ball particularly well early, but that came around for us. But I thought we were, for the most part, stayed pretty solid defensively.
Next question is coming from Casey Holdall with Trailblazers.com.
Terry, Damian had mentioned in the post game that he feels like he hasn't been as aggressive early on in games, at least offensively, looking for his own shot as he might have been prior to, and he felt like he was that way tonight. Have you noticed that at all, and did you see him really try to come out tonight and put a stamp on this game early?
I think he had 15 points in the first quarter.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he did a really nice job with his assists, getting Nurk involved. I thought he played a good floor game. He took advantage of his opportunities. Obviously, when he's shooting the three like that, it opens up other things for him. But to be honest, I think he just feels out the game and feels out his team. And in the first quarter, he looked to score. But like I said, I think his pick and rolls with Nurk in the first half were excellent.
Thank you, Terry.
Do we have any next questions coming from Aaron Fentress with the Oregonian?
Yeah.
What kind of did you deliver a message to the team during practice yesterday to let them know that they have to play with more intensity for 4 quarters and not do what they did against Chicago, against anybody?
Oh yeah, it was a fire and brimstone speech. I really chewed their ass out, really got after them, and no holds barred. It was vicious.
So you said nothing at all? You just went to practice and just resumed as usual?
We went about our business, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Next question is coming from Joe Becker with K2.
Yeah, Terry, I might have missed the very beginning of the press conference. I don't know if you mentioned it, but how good does it feel to get a big win like this at home after, some that were kind of tight?
I was thinking about that after the win. It was too bad that this was a game without fans, because the fans would have really enjoyed this game. We played really well. The Moda Center would have been really enjoying the first 3 quarters. They got to see the young guys play in the fourth quarter. So obviously there are going to be more games that we wish we had our fans there. But honestly, as I was walking off, it was probably for the first time. Obviously, we beat Houston here, but it was too bad we couldn't have the fans for this one.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Next question is coming from Dwight James with NBC Sports Northwest.
Terry, when you're going through a quarter like the second quarter, it seems like it would almost be, it's strange because you're going so well with the group you have on the floor. And a lot of those guys were second unit guys when the quarter started. And it's like, is it difficult to decide who to put in and who to take out, and do you worry about changing momentum of a quarter like that where you end up with 47 points?
Yeah, it is a concern, but I learned a long time. It's a long game, and the tide can change. And if you ride something too long, it can affect things down the road. So I had no problems bringing Dame back in. Was an easy call. I'm glad that we were able to keep the momentum. Like I said, I was disappointed defensively at the end of the second quarter, but offensively we kept our rhythm going, and it's one of the things you just gotta trust, I think.
Another question coming from Casey Holdall with Trailblazers.com.
Terry, it looked like you were kind of ribbing Damian a little bit as he was coming off the court in the third quarter. Were you kind of joking at him for only getting to 39, or what was the nature of that there?
I just he looked tired. I thought he was tired but he fought through it. So I just asked him how tired he was.
Too tired to play in the fourth, I assume.
He would have got, if the lead had gotten down to 15, he was going back in.
Okay. Good to know.
All right, thanks, Coach. We'll wrap it there.
All right, thank you.